Government will try to figure out how self-proclaimed prophet Sheba Bashiri and his wife got to Malawi. A warrant of arrest has been issued for the couple. They're expected in court tomorrow to face charges of fraud and money laundering. Let's bring in Advocate Michael Osborne to help us understand the extradition process which South Africa has now initiated. Very good morning to you, Michael. How does it work?
Good morning to you. South Africa and Malawi are members of the Southern African Development Conference, and there exists between all the members of this organization an extradition protocol, and that provides for, within parameters established in that protocol, for extradition to take place in certain circumstances. Now, the offence for which extradition is sought must be an extraditable offence. And generally speaking, an extraditable offence is one for which a punishment of 1 year or more in jail is eligible. And secondly, the offence must be an offence, in this case, both in Malawi and in South Africa. That's called the principle of double criminality. Someone doesn't get extradited back from another country if the offence for which extradition is sought is not also an offence if committed in that country. Okay,
so clearly he falls into that category. So what should happen now? And does it also depend on the type of relationship the two countries have? If, for example, South Africa and Malawi didn't get on, would that be a problem?
Yes, it may well be a practical problem. As a matter of law, however, it should not be. This is a binding multilateral agreement. And as a matter of treaty law and international law, whatever the criteria are for the extradition, if those are met, then the extradition in the ordinary course should happen.
And how quickly can it happen?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
How quickly can it happen?
It would not characteristically happen very quickly because there would have to be some kind of executive approval in Malawi, but more importantly, the pastor would have recourse to the Malawian courts. If the executive were to approve his extradition in principle, he would still have the option to go to Malawian courts of law and say that his extradition is unlawful because he should have the benefit of various provisions in the extradition protocols. And those provisions would include exceptions to extraditability, such as, for example, if the person sought to be extradited can persuade a court in Malawi that the trial that he would be facing in South Africa would not be fair. That's the kind of argument one would imagine.
And also he says that his life is in danger here. Would that work in his favor, possibly?
Yes, indeed. If he could make a credible allegation that he'd be in physical danger in South Africa, yes, that may also be a criteria.
Okay, Michael, we are hearing that he is a man of many guises and passports, and that there is a rumour, and I'm not sure how strong or legit this rumour is, that he could be heading to a country like Uganda, for example. Where would that leave the extradition process?
Well, that would leave us with a situation that the protocols provided for under the Southern African Development Council, would no longer be of assistance, and a special arrangement or a special indulgence would have to be sought from the Ugandan government to allow extradition. Now, that, of course, is possible. It's always possible for the executives of different countries to come to an ad hoc arrangement to provide for extradition. But that would be a more difficult process from the position of the South African government, because you do not have the the fast-track options that are available under the SADC protocol, which we do have with Uganda. I'm sorry, with Malawi in this case.
All right, so it's not going to be a case of him coming here anytime soon. Michael Osborne, good to talk to you. Thank you.